What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now I don't usually do reviews on this channel, but I do make a point of reminding people of certain games that come out that I think are worth your time, or just also featuring things which I wasn't expecting, which wasn't on my radar, and that I ended up enjoying a lot playing, hopefully to pay it forward and have some of you enjoy the same games that I do, and maybe get something in front of you that you wouldn't have had a chance of playing before. Now, I don't think that's necessarily the case with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I think it is a game that, whether you're looking at it from a nostalgia perspective or whether you're a side-scrolling beat-em-up fan, this is a game that you probably would have known about already. It came out last week, and I didn't have high or low expectations for it. I really enjoyed Streets of Rage 4, which is of course by the same publisher, Dotemu. And so I was expecting a pedigree, experience here already, but really what you're getting for the amount, the price point of this game is just really good. So first and foremost, what you have here is you have a game that can be played in two ways. So you can either play the arcade mode, which would be like very much like something that you would have in in a cabinet, growing up playing arcade games. Would be something similar to that. So it's slightly more difficult, you have a little bit less lives, and I would say the game is a little bit more difficult overall. And you play through all 16 levels of the story in one go basically, and this can essentially be done in, I think the first time I did it in about 2 hours and 20 minutes, something like that. Now that's a perfectly fine mode to play, and it's actually really cool. It has everything that any of the other modes in the game has, so it's not that you're limiting yourself. However, the second mode that comes with this game is essentially called story mode. Now this one is where all of the achievements of the game is bound around, and there are daily quests that you can do and pickups, and not really daily quests, let me rather say each mission has a certain sort of criteria, like don't take damage during a certain sequence, or don't fall down this area, or kill 10 enemies by smashing them into objects, things like that, which will get you a certain rating on the level. But then also there are lootables, pickupables, things that you can pick up, which you can also use in different stages in the game. Same 16 stages though, with all of the characters featured, like for instance, Baxter, Stockman, Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady, all the usuals are there, and it's essentially the story of the game. Now both of these modes, by the way, can be played in 6-player co-op. Whether you're doing it, I don't really know how you would do it on one machine. It kind of boggles my head to think how you would do that and if it's even possible, but of course you can play this through the internet with your buddies. And yeah, it's just a hell of a lot of fun if you even just think about that fact that you can essentially play with 5 other people with a total 6-player count. Now your playable characters are of course the 4 turtles, and then there's Splinter, and our lovable reporter April O'Neil is also there. And then of course, once you finish the story once, then Casey also becomes available, who most likely you've seen in some of the trailer material for the game basically. But all in all, again, like I said, I have to refer to the fact that at a price point that this is coming out at, you're getting a hell of a lot of quantity here, and also quality. Like I said, you might be it might be easy for you to dismiss this game as essentially nostalgia bait or something like that, because it is in a way vintage gaming. Most of us, or at least I think most of the people that watch my channel and are at a certain age level, grew up in arcades, or at least have very fond memories of arcades, and this definitely taps directly into that sort of feeling. And that's probably one of the reasons why I like it so much. But if I strip that whole emotion away and I just look at the quality of the game here, again, like I said, the pedigree of the studio as well as the publisher of this has already been shown with the amazing work that they did with Streets of Rage 4, which was phenomenal, and this just continues on with that. And I think in a way this game means even more to me than Streets of Rage 4, even though that franchise is super awesome and something that I also grew up with and that I have a huge amount of fondness in my heart for. You just can't go wrong with a good Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. But that's it. Let me know in the comments down below if you picked this up, if you've been playing it, what you think about it. Have you tried multiplayer? Is it as fun for you as it was for me? I really enjoyed this. Had a couple of beers with the guys the other night, just playing it together in co-op, and it was just fantastic. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. It's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. Until next video, fucking cheers.
They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.